Namaste, it's Renee, and welcome to my podcast, Peace, Love, Abundance. For the upcoming holiday, Thanksgiving is around the corner here, I thought I might just share my talking Dharma that I recorded. Every third Thursday of the month, I go live on YouTube and record what I call Third Thursday Talking Dharma, where I take some time to talk about your true path and your Dharma. And I felt like this month's talking about gratitude would be a nice subject also for my podcast. So I am sharing my Third Thursday Talking Dharma as a podcast for all of you out there that follow my podcast. If you'll ever have any questions, thoughts, concerns, feedback, I'd love to hear any of it. You can reach me on my website at reneestahl.online or even follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Either way, I love connecting with my community, and please feel free to share or contact me at any time. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday if you celebrate it. If not, a nice celebration of fall and everything it has to offer. But for now, finding gratitude for yourself. Here's my Talking Dharma as a podcast. Hi, namaste, it's Renee, and welcome to Third Thursday Talking Dharma. Few people might still be logging in, but to stay on schedule, I'm going to start out by just saying welcome to Maui. I'm super excited. This is my first live Talking Dharma from Maui. These have been ongoing, but this is my first one being on location in Maui, and I'm super excited. It's super lush here. I'm in Paia, if you know where that is, in Maui, Hawaii, and it's super lush and full of abundance, and I love it all. It was quite the journey to get here, though. Few bumps in the road. Moving is moving. It is pure hell no matter where you move to. Just because I moved to Maui didn't make moving any easier. As a matter of fact, possibly slightly more complicated when you have the ocean involved. And my stuff, all of my household goods are somewhere. Who knows? Hopefully, if they're not here soon, hopefully maybe I'll be asking for my own household goods for Christmas. Who knows? Anyway, it's okay. The simple life. I can do it. And Dharma. I've followed my Dharma. My Dharma has taken me to Maui. If you don't know what Dharma is or why I'm doing these Dharma talks, Dharma is your true path. It's what makes you who you are. It's what makes an artist an artist. It makes LeBron James an amazing basketball player. Aretha Franklin was an amazing singer without any singing lessons. It's just who they were and what they were all about, and they're amazing at it. So I've been following my Dharma. My Dharma took me to Maui. Pain in the ass to get here. So that's the thing about Dharma is Dharma, you might be following what you love. You're doing your best to do that effortless flow by following what you love and figuring out what you're good at naturally. But there's a lot of hard work behind it. Even LeBron James and Aretha Franklin will tell you there's a lot of hard work put behind what they did, even though they were naturally good at it. So, and moving to Maui is no exception. It sounds like a beautiful place. It sounds amazing. How can it be bad? And while it's not horrible, it's not the end of the world. And I'm healthy. Thank goodness I have my health. But following your Dharma is going to be hard work. Accomplishing dreams and goals is going to be hard work. So I'm not going to lie to anybody. There's a lot of work involved. Part of that work brings us to why we're here today. Gratitude. Having gratitude for hard work and appreciation for the things that you accomplish in life. And you don't have Dharma without gratitude. You really, really, really don't. Because gratitude is what's going to be one of those basic and main elements that's going to help you along the way. There's a little bee hovering up on my iPhone right now that's getting my attention. Anyways, as long as he stays up there and nowhere around here. Bugs in Maui are real. It's a real thing down here. Total National Geographic sized centipedes. Ugh, they're in my nightmares and in my reality. Anyway, back onto Dharma. Gratitude and Dharma, needing gratitude to keep you on your path. Because showing yourself appreciation and gratitude is what's going to keep you on your path. Now today, with Thanksgiving being around the corner, that's one reason why we're speaking about gratitude, which is somewhat cliche with Thanksgiving around the corner. But taking this from a perspective of yourself, coming from yourself. Ooh, there's the little bee. He's going over the camera. Can you see that? That's the bee. Anyway, having gratitude for yourself and your Dharma. Now, it's always, 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 always good to be thankful for your family and your friends and having shelter over your head and a roof, food to eat, and even showing your gratitude by sharing and volunteering. You still need all those external factors. You still need to practice kindness and gratitude towards others. You need to, when somebody holds the door open for you, you always need to say thank you, right? No matter what time of year it is. And around Thanksgiving, we start to notice a little bit more of the things that we're grateful for. We sit around the table, eat a big meal, and tell people that we're thankful for them, and we show our gratitude, right? But I'm taking it to that other step, to your Dharma, to you. And it doesn't have to be selfish today that we're thinking about ourselves and our own paths, but having gratitude for yourself. Just like having self-love. We need to love ourselves. We need to be kind to ourselves. And we need to be grateful and show ourselves gratitude and appreciation. The more you show yourself gratitude and appreciation, the more apt you are to treat yourself with kindness and love, right? It's all a full circle. And there's many other beautiful words out there that I can say that we need to treat ourselves with, but staying with gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful things that we can share with others and treat ourselves with. Gratitude is powerful, especially for those people who maybe suffer a little bit from some depression or low self-worth, low self-esteem, or you tend to be one of those people who's constantly looking for something wrong in everything, right? You're constantly seeking the negative in something, or why something never goes your way, because you're looking for the reason why everything in life just goes bad. Yeah, you've met that person. Maybe you are that person where you feel like you can't do anything right. Nothing good ever comes your way. And sometimes that starts to happen and becomes a reality for people because I had a little bit of a connection issue. I think we're back though. Anyway, for those of you who do struggle with a little bit of depression or self-worth, or you're always looking for the bad in something, you need to show yourself gratitude daily. That's a sign that you're not appreciating yourself or not showing enough gratitude for the things that you do have. You need to start. If gratitude is so powerful and feels so good whenever we share it with somebody else, then why do we forget to give ourselves gratitude and appreciation? And it's because, again, you're getting too caught up in looking for the things that are wrong, or too caught up in problem solving. You're feeling like your life is a problem constantly, and so you're so caught up in the problem solving that you've forgotten to be grateful for the things that you do have. We also sometimes carry too high of expectations. And we also start to think of ourselves as a victim, that constantly you treat yourself like a victim, and so therefore you become the victim. Or we get too caught up in the material aspects and keeping up with the Joneses, thinking that we need to have what everybody else has. And then sometimes too, our bank accounts come back to get us because you're out there spending money on material aspects, trying to maybe even create the illusion of somebody that you're not through the material aspects, rather than just purely cultivating you and who you are. Because you are beautiful just as you are. You are an amazing person. You just need to be yourself. You need to find your Dharma, that effortless flow, and follow it. And gratitude is going to help keep you there. So again, If it sounds so easy, then why do we not find more gratitude for ourselves and appreciation for ourselves? Because it's actually something we need to practice, and we can fall out of practice in. Believe it or not, we need to practice it. We need to remind ourselves constantly. So how can we practice gratitude? What's a way to practice gratitude? One, even in times of things being a big pain in the ass, you got to think, wow, I'm very angry right now, or I'm very upset, or this sucks, this really sucks. But I am grateful for having a mind to recognize that this isn't right. So like the way I'm being treated, maybe you're in a relationship and somebody's not treating you too well. So you got to think, man, this relationship really sucks. But then have gratitude for thinking, wow, this situation sucks and I need to get out of it. So lean more towards the gratitude of, I have a mind, I have a heart, I'm a human being, I shouldn't be treated this way, and I have the will and the way to get out of this, right? So instead of sinking deeper and deeper into that low self-worth, that person is trying their hardest to take you to that place. And the more you start to believe in what they have to say, you're feeding their ego. For yourself, and you can even fend for yourself. You don't need to be in that relationship if that is not serving you. So you need to start showing more gratitude for yourself. I am able to cook dinner. I am able to sing, whatever it is, whatever you're good at. You need to appreciate that and cultivate that. We got a plane going overhead. There's all kinds of things going on in Maui. People going all kinds of places. But you have to find that yin and that yang, right? The opposites. While something might really suck, there's something that doesn't. I guarantee it. I guarantee there's something else out there that you can look forward to. Going to bed at night and tomorrow's a new day. As best as you can, think about tomorrow as being a new day. We tend to take for granted. There are times in our lives when things are going well. You do have a new relationship. Everything's all blissful, or a new job. Everything's going well. And you start to take for granted. You stop every day having that little bit of appreciation and gratitude for yourself because things are going well, right? I don't have to think about the things that I'm grateful for because life is great. Until that day you wake up and you maybe even get a phone call, you've been to the doctor and you get a diagnosis for something that's not so desirable. You're told even maybe your cholesterol's out of whack, right? That can really be shocking to somebody, like, ooh, I need to change my diet. I need to change my ways. How do I do it? I've been eating the same for so many years. How do I change it? Right? And then you start getting depressed. Oh, I can't eat this. I can't eat that. Or I have to take a prescription, and this prescription has lots of side effects and it doesn't make me feel good. And then you start going down that rabbit hole of everything sucks. Everything sucks. And then to get yourself back out of that hole again, you got to start practicing gratitude again. So we fall out of practice. There are times in our lives whenever things are going well and we fall out of practice. And we don't realize we've fallen out of practice until we've sunk so low that we're this buried treasure out in the middle of the ocean that sunk with the ship. And in order to get that buried treasure unburied and live your life the way it's meant to be treasured, sometimes you got to start treasuring your family and your friends and your support group that's there for you. And if you don't have one, you need to get out there in the world, go to yoga, find a community, start serving soup, appearing at a soup kitchen, whatever it is, where you start to feel like you have some community and you can start being grateful for the things that you have. But if you don't practice that gratitude daily, you're also going to lose your Dharma. You're going to lose your path. You might think you found your path and things are going well. And like I said, start taking things for granted. And then someday you get a wake-up call, whatever it is, and you realize, wow, I've been ignoring a few things for a while and now it's time to start eating better, starting to exercise, right? So don't let life pass you by. Time doesn't wait for anybody. Accomplishing your goals and dreams is hard work. It really is. It's hard work. Even moving to someplace as beautiful as Maui. Maui is beautiful without me. And I am beautiful without it. I could have stayed in Colorado. Colorado was good to me. Life was good to me. I have a lot of things to be grateful for in Colorado. But I felt the need to experience something else. And so therefore I went for it. And then I've accomplished that dream and that goal of getting my ass here. But now I have to constantly remind myself daily of the gratitude and the appreciation I have for myself. What I know. I am a yoga instructor. I am a master herbalist. I am an esthetician. I know the skin from the inside and out. And I do believe that our skin is indicative of what's going on inside of us. And I know these things. And I've created a business, a strong business that I need to cultivate so that I can sustain my life here in Maui. I need to constantly remind myself of that stuff to keep me going and keep me moving every day. Because you know what? Depression can hit you in Maui just as easy as it can hit anybody anywhere. I was following a bus the other day, one of the public transit buses here, and on the back of the bus, all right, I think I'm back. I cut out for a moment there. Anyways, I was talking about on the back of the public transit buses here is a suicide hotline phone number. And along with the advertisement, it talks about that Hawaii has one of the highest suicide rates in the U.S. Yes, so I am in Maui, in Hawaii. That does not make me happy without me making myself happy. I am living in a state with a very high suicide rate. So therefore, I daily need to constantly remind myself, show appreciation and gratitude towards myself, because it happens with all of us and it starts from deep inside. So especially those of you who do feel a little depression or a little low self-esteem or low self-worth, start to show yourself more appreciation and gratitude. Not just because Thanksgiving's around the corner and we show gratitude for family and friends and the things that we have, but because your mental health needs it, your overall health needs it, because when our mental health is doing better, then our physical health will be better. And you need to cultivate this. So start cultivating gratitude along your path of Dharma. Even if you think you've figured out your Dharma, to stay on that path, you have to show yourself gratitude. In order for me to stay on this island, I have to show myself gratitude. Because Maui doesn't fix things. Maui doesn't make me happy. I make myself happy. And I have to keep going and living and sustain. And I hope that you get this message loud and clear. That while I may not be having to survive a snowstorm right now like some of my New Jersey friends and Colorado friends are, or the fires in California and the smoke and everything like that, I still have a lot of odds I have to overcome just like anybody else in this world. We all have to overcome these odds. So start showing more gratitude for yourself. Through gratitude, you'll find more kindness, compassion, love. All of it starts to come together. Thank you for being here today with me on my third Thursday, talking Dharma, and live from Paia, Maui, Hawaii. I want to thank you for being here. So from the peace, love, and abundance in me to the peace, love, and abundance in each of you, you're welcome to leave any comments down below as you want. I'll try and answer any questions that I can in your comments, or even contact me directly through my website, my email address, Facebook, Instagram, however you want to contact me. Ooh, and keep an eye out. I'm going to have some small business specials coming out for the post-Thanksgiving Black Friday stuff, but the Small Business Saturday. Keep your eye out for it. because I think I'll have some offers in there that you might enjoy. And I'd love to work with you. So I leave you today with Om Gam Ganapatayi Namah, which is invoking the removal of obstacles. Whatever obstacles get in your way, let's remove those. Om Gam Ganapatayi Namah and Namaste.